So I do have 2 Disney related videos this week. I do apologise if you're not a massive fan of them, but I just needed to film some videos while I was back home a few weeks ago. So yeah, this is from past me to future you watching this, but I just needed to film a few videos while I was back home and I kind of ran out of ideas, so a Disney one is the only option I had. So I do apologise for that. I am trying to make it work, and I promise that when I get back off this holiday that I'm going to be going on when you're watching this video, which is very weird, I promise that I will have more beauty and lifestyle videos and not just Disney stuff. So bear with me and I'll be back to track soon. But for this video I'm going to be doing my pin collection because I know how much of a big thing it is in Disney now. When I went on my first trip I got a little bit into pin collecting, of buying the nicer pins from the stores, but I never got into pin trading. And then this year when I went with my boyfriend, just gone, we got into the pin trading. So I thought I'd show you all the pins I have, how I display them, how I store them and what I plan on doing with them. So yeah, this is my video. Let's jump in and I will show you my collection. So I've just laid them all out here. So I have this board that I actually made myself. I'm really impressed with. It's a £3 wooden cork board from Wilko's, and then I got a piece of fabric that looks very Disney themed, I must say so myself, and a staple gun which was incredibly scary to use. It was electric, so it had a lot of force behind it, but it got the job, and then some string at the top just to tie it up. Yeah, I'll show you what I have on here first. So yeah, this is my pin board. As I said, it's just a board from Wilko's. These are my pins. So I've kind of got a little bit of rhyme or reason to this. I will explain. So I have my year pins here, my hotel pins here, and then I've got Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom and Epcot, and then round the outside I'm just doing random pins. This is kind of just to keep it in order, and I kind of like this style. Means I can still see the background and also means I have got room to grow my collection. So in the middle here I've got my 2017 pin, which is one of the ones that you buy from the stores, and then this is one that my boyfriend got on a trading pack and I traded him for this one because I thought it was really sweet. I also have an American flag one, which isn't a pin, but we got given these on 4th of July, so I thought I'd add that next to it just so I can always remember. I got a Port Orleans Riverside Resort one. I do need to get an Animal Kingdom Lodge pin because I've stayed there too, but I thought I'd already had one so I didn't pick one up, but that just means I'm going to have to go pin shopping next time I go. In this top corner I have my Hollywood Studios pins. So I've kind of done this so I can stick the nice ride ones that I get. So I got my Toy Story opening day one just here. Looks like this. It says I played here on opening day. Then I've got my Fantasmic one, which I thought was nice because that's like the evening firework display, so it fits in with the Hollywood Studios one. And this one also moves up and down with like a Hollywood sign. Then I got the Slinky Dog Dash one, which is sweet, and I also got a Tower of Terror one, which does move up and down, but the mechanism to do that is on the way on the other side. But this kind of, if I can do it, moves up so you see the characters, and then when they go down they turn into little ghosts. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, so yeah, it just does that, which I really thought was nice. My Epcot pins are very limited, so I've got this one, an Epcot one. It's actually on upside down. There you go. This is my Epcot one, and then it's got Mickeys all the way around it with little flags on their faces, which I thought was nice because obviously they have the World Showcase there, and it just kind of represents the park the best way, I believe. And then I've got this Cogsworth one, which I don't know whether to trade or not, but I've just left it on this board here for now. It's really sweet and it's got the rose from the film. This one I'm definitely not trading. This is one of the limited edition ones from Food and Wine, and it has a little platter with like the grey stuff on it, and then Lumia just there. I really liked this pin. Then because I didn't know where to put these two, and I don't ever want to trade them because I looked for them so hard, I did trade these with cast members while we were there. It's the grapes and the watermelon with the little hidden Mickey collection on them, but I thought it went with the Food and Wine pin, so that is why I've put them there. My next little collection is my Marie collection. So I do have a Marie pin, and then I've got one of the Marie like Mickey heads, and then a Marie cupcake. So she is my favourite character out of all the Disney films, so that's why I've tried to collect as many pins as her related as I can. I just thought they were really sweet and deserved their own little spot on the board. Next to that, I've got my Magic Kingdom collection. So I have my Magic Kingdom pin, which I really like. The Tinkerbell does move, she's got like a little spring on her, but I thought this was pretty, and the only one I liked when I went last year really. Then I have this Winnie the Pooh one from the Winnie the Pooh ride. I really like this because it has little charms on it, and it had all of the characters on, including Tigger just at the bottom there. This Splash Mountain one I got this year, and this just moves up and down. It's got all of the characters on. It's meant to look like they're going down the big drop at Splash Mountain. Then I have a Haunted Mansion one, which I got from one of the pin trading packs, and I thought that was nice as well. Going up here, I have just some random pins that I really like. So this one is Don Carlton, Head of Sales from Monsters University, and my boyfriend actually got this one and was going to trade it, but then he started making up his little name. Well, it's his real name from the film, but he started making up a little voice for it, and then now I just can't separate with it because it's just funny. And then I've got this little Pascal, which has got a little hidden Mickey on it. Then I've got this one of Rapunzel with one of the lanterns, which is really sweet, and then a little Pascal at the bottom. I love this one, and I couldn't resist buying it. That I saw on a cast member and traded for, and I really liked this one as well. And I've kind of put him near Animal Kingdom because obviously he is an animal. Then next to that I have my Na'vi River Journey one, because I've done that one, and last year I tried to collect as many ride ones as possible. Then I have the Flight of Passage one because I've ridden that as well. And then this is the pin that I got from Animal Kingdom just to represent the park. Next to that I have this Stitch one, which there was two on the board at our hotel, so me and my boyfriend got exactly the same one, and now I can't trade it because I think it's really beautiful. I love the work of art on it. I think it looks quite expensive actually. But yeah, this is my pin board of all the pins that I want to keep, I don't want to trade, and I just wanted somewhere to display them because at the moment I had them in like a bag under my bed, and I thought it was a bit of a waste, so I've just got this to hang up in my wardrobe. And then moving on to other ones that I have this 2017 lanyard that I actually forgot to take with me this time because when I was packing off completely forgot about my pins to take with me to the parks. So I'm going to take this one as my trading lanyard, I think, or I might just keep it as a souvenir from my trip. But yeah, this is the lanyard that I have from 2017, which I think is really nice, and this is just kind of the pattern they had last year. It's not going to focus. There it is. So yeah, that's the pattern they had last year. This is the lanyard that I bought from the parks this year. Like I said, I forgot completely to take my pins and I didn't go with any this year. So these ones are all ones that I technically bought but traded while I was there. So I thought I'd just go through and show you. So I've got a little tiny hat one from It's a Small World, which is really sweet, but I might trade this one. I've got a little Pluto one down here. It's just one of the little Mickey heads. And next to a Pluto like star-shaped one, which is a round circle with a star on the back. I got an Ursula one, which I really like, but again, I might be up for trading if there's one that I like more. I've got a Space Mountain one, which I do really like. I thought about keeping, but these ones are really small, so I thought, you know, if I saw a bigger one, I might trade it. I've got a Dumbo one, which is sweet. I think it's quite retro, this pin, and it just says Storybook Circus on it. I've got a Duchess one, which I'm not a massive fan of. I don't like the D. I know that it's like obviously stands for Duchess, but I don't really like that one. I've got a Purdy one from 101 Dalmatians, which again I might be up for trading if one catches my eye. I've got a Minnie Mouse cupcake, which I'm thinking about keeping because I have my Marie cupcake and I also have another cupcake one, so I might keep those and try and collect the whole collection, but for now it's just on my lanyard. I've got the Siamese from Lady and the Tramp. I believe they're the little naughty ones. I do like this one. Then I've got a little Mickey and Donald. This is one from a pin trading starter set with a lanyard, but I actually managed to find this one on a pin board. Then I've got this little Minnie Mouse one, which I think is really nice. I like the sketch drawing of it and the pastel pink. Then going down here, oh no, I've got some more up here. I have this little cricket. Is this from Alice in Wonderland? I'm not too sure. I actually don't know what this is from. I'm such a bad Disney fan. And then I've got Alice herself up there. And down here I have Tinkerbell. These three are my boyfriend's. He wants me to trade them when I go back, so I'm going back with my mum, and he wants me to trade these three for ones that he might like. Then I've got a Lumiere one, which I'm not a massive fan of, so I'm willing to trade this one. I just don't like the background of it. I know that it's like the theming, but I'm willing to trade. This 2018 one, which I am wanting to keep, but again, take it with me, and if I see one that I like more, I might pick that up and trade this one. I've got a cute little Olaf one, but he's got a little scratch on his nose, so I'm going, oh no, he doesn't. Oh, so I've got this little Olaf one, which is very sweet, but again, I might trade him. Got the Cheshire Cat, which I think is really sweet. I got the cat collection just for the Marie pins, so I'm going to trade the rest of them. I've got Bolt, which I traded with a little boy in Magic Kingdom, and I remember this story because he saw one of my pins that he'd been wanting to collect for ages and was so excited, and he was willing to give me any of his pin, and I was like, I want Bolt because he's sweet, but I might trade him, don't mind. There's a little ginger one, which... is he? I don't know what he's from. It looks like The Fox and the Hound or something, but I don't think I've seen that film. Oh yeah, I don't know where this one's from. I've got one of the cute collection. It's one of the teacups, which is very cute. And then I've got a black cat, which I believe is from Cinderella. Again, not too sure. I'm not a massive cat Disney knowledge. And then this is my last cupcake, which is the Goofy one, which you can kind of see why I want to keep them now, because I've got a few from the collection. But yes, this is my little pin lanyard. So yeah, that is my pin collection. If you're not familiar on Disney pin trading, you can basically buy lanyards and pins from the store or the outlets, depending on how much you want to spend. We did buy all of the pins from the parks, which was incredibly expensive, but we couldn't get to the outlets just because it was quite expensive for us to get there in an Uber, so we decided not to go this time. But I think next time we go, we are definitely going to go to the outlets and pick up some pins. And you can go to any cast member that has pins on them, ask to look at them, and you can trade up to 2 pins with them at a time, which I think is really cool. So you can go around and see ones that you like, and if you don't get pins that you like in your pin trading pack, you can go and trade them with cast members. And yeah, I really liked it. And towards the end, because we had quite a few pins, me and my boyfriend got stopped by people in the parks asking to trade with us, so that felt quite cool. We felt a little bit like professionals. This is my little pin collection. I want to grow it because I think they're little works of art and nice remembrances from the parks themselves, especially the ones of like the bigger pins that you buy from the parks to like $14. I think they are little works of art. So yeah, that is the end of this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more from me, make sure to keep an eye out for my Disney vlogs, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.